Hello and welcome back to 50 Social Media Strategies, the power of social media in your marketing. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about strategy number 29, strategically using popular hashtags in your market or your niche. Now a hashtag is a great way to get exposure to your content that's niche specific, especially when you use the right hashtag. Now, when you find out about hashtags that are being used in your industry, you too should use those hashtags along with your tweeted content in order to get more exposure to your content to your own advantage. Now, the sign of an effective hashtag is that industry leaders and influencers are using them. So you can find a hashtag or you can make one up, but an effective hashtag is one that you see the people that you want to influence and the people who are influencing others in your niche are using. Well, that's the one that you want to use also. Now, often with a hashtag, they tend to be trending or they tend to be associated with the lead up and wind down of an event. So you really have a short window to use them when you find out about them. And when you do, you want to make sure that what you're tweeting in those hashtags is extremely relevant and make sure that it's helpful to the people so that they will not dismiss any of your tweets. You want to make sure that the people who are getting that hashtag, who are using that hashtag, they are actually getting your content. Now, the other thing that you really have to consider with the hashtags is you need to be clear on what you want to accomplish when you're tweeting a hashtag. And this really goes back to making sure that your profile has the right information on it so that when people visit it, that it really will accomplish what you want it to accomplish. So if you want people to opt in, you want to draw people back to your profile, which will lead back to your website. If you want people to look at a sales page, or if you've got a short window of time and you want people really keyed in on what you're doing, then what you'll want to think about then is how do I accomplish this? How do I accomplish this? And what's the best way to use the hashtag to do that? And that will really determine what you decide to tweet along with the hashtag. Okay, so now let's take a look and find some hashtags and let's take a look at what we mean. Now, if you're not relatively new to tweeting, then you'll already know what a hashtag is. Now, one of the ways in which you can find hashtags is you can look on your Connect page, or typically you'll see them on the bottom left-hand side here. And you'll notice that Hello Autumn, that's a hashtag. All these are hashtags, right? You can also explore hashtags in your search bar. And so you can find hashtags that are associated with a city. You can find hashtags associated with certain things that are going on in your city. And you can find out if people are using them. So, one of the things you can always do is explore the hashtags in your particular market or particular niche. And sometimes if you'll see if people are using the hashtag. In this case, we just put the hashtag in there, but nobody's really using it. But all of these hashtags are areas and when things that people are interested in and they are using the hashtag, and that's why you will see them trending. Okay, so whatever you type in this hashtag, you'll see that it will show up there. Here's a promoted hashtag. Hello Autumn. So again, use hashtags to your advantage, knowing that people are going to be seeing what you tweet. You will get looks and traffic back to your site. Again, make sure that you are looking to that you're accomplishing what you want to accomplish. putting the right link or short code in when you are putting your content out there on a hashtag. It's very important for you to be specific in what you're doing and that your results will reflect your effort. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next strategy.